and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Ailey, thanks for watching. Today's video, I'm going to play with some new L'Oreal products. Now, these are new to me. How new they are, I have no idea. The only reason that I picked some of these up was because I saw it was an advert for them on the TV or something like that. So do forgive me if they're not new. So these are the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Sticks. And I have 3 shades. And I got these in Superdrug, and the reason that I have 3 is purely because it was 3 for the price of 2. And while I was looking for these, I found these little suckers, and these are L'Oreal eye paints, and I picked these up because I've really been wanting to try the Stila Magnificent metals, and these look like the kind of a similar idea anyway, and they were on that 3 for 2 as well. And it was annoying because there was one there that I really wanted to try. It was a sort of foresty green, really shimmery shade, and I'm so annoyed that there wasn't any. Well, there was one, but it was the tester, and I was not gonna risk that, especially not paying for it. So I picked up this lipstick as well, purely because I couldn't find anything else, and I just fancied grabbing a nude lipstick. So we're just gonna try all these out today. As you can probably tell, I have my eyebrows on and my base makeup on. I'm hoping that these are gonna go on top really nicely. So yeah, let's just get started and have a play around with these products. So for the Longwear Shaping Sticks, I have the shade 220, which is called Toffee, and that's what it looks like. It's sort of like a stick foundation, and that is what that shade looks like. That actually looks like it'll be quite dark for me. So I am fake tan just now, but it's kind of like washed off most of my neck and my face. You can probably see it on my arm. My hands are still a wee bit of a patchy mess just now, but it is starting to sort of fade away to nothing, so it's probably still going to be too dark for me just now. So I got the shade Honey as well, and this one sort of reminds me of the Hula Light. So that's Honey there as well. I think that'll be a much better shade for me just now. And then obviously I got the Gold is Cold number 502, and this is the highlighter, and it's just a really sort of pretty gold highlight. It is quite shiny. It's just, I think I'm really liking golden, sort of bronzy golden highlights just now, so that's why I picked that one up. And the other one that was there when I was in was very pale, and it was very icy white, and I don't know, they kind of frighten me a little bit. As for the eye paints, there is shade 101, and as you can see, they're just really reflective. It would probably make quite a good highlighter as well, you know, you could dual purpose it. And the other shade was 205, and that's it right there next to it. So it's sort of like a bronzy colour, but it's got a really nice metallic shift in it as well. So yeah, and the lip shade is right there, and that's Stone. And it's just a really nice sort of matte lip shade. I think we'll just get to putting this on my face and see how they work out. So just throwing in a teeny little disclaimer, I can't remember the last time I cream contoured, so this could turn out to be a complete mess. It feels really creamy, and I'm just going to use my beauty blender to sort of blend that in. I can always add more, and then the beauty blender might help sort of sheer it out a little bit. And obviously I've not bronzed my face or anything like that because these are creams, so they are going to need set, and I didn't want to put, obviously I don't have a cream bronzer or anything like that, so I'll bronze my face afterwards and set this in place, and then that should warm up the face as well a little bit. Okay, so what I can see from when I'm looking in the mirror is it's like really natural. Usually my contour always comes off a little bit more harsh on the camera until like I'm done with all of my makeup, and then even then sometimes it can come off a little bit harsh and it's barely visible in real life. I don't know why that is. I'm gonna have to have a look at my camera settings, but this is just uber natural. I mean, I can tell it's there, just, which I kind of like. but I think I'm going to go in with just a little bit more just to deepen it up a little bit. Okay, so that's deepened it up a little bit, and I don't know, I can't really judge it until like all of my makeup's done, because I always think that your makeup looks so strange until you're finished at the end. And I mean, if you were to like do half your makeup and go out the door, you're never quite happy with it. So I'm gonna go on and try this sort of highlighting stick now. I really don't know what the best way to do this is. Take it off the stick with the side of my beauty blender, one of the sides that isn't now dirty. I think it just gives it a really nice sheen, but it's not sort of in your face. Like, obviously it's not glittery, very sort of bronze and gold, so if you can kind of catch it picking up with these lights. So I might add a little bit more at the end just to see how it reacts over powder and stuff like that, because obviously there's the kind of age-old thing where you don't layer creams over powder, but I have a really nice blush called Lady Blush from MAC, which is a cream blush, and I put it over powder all the time and it looks great. So I realised that I haven't contoured my nose, and I think that the reason that I kind of forgot about it was because I'm terrified, because it's taken me long enough to get used to doing it with powder. I do it with a really light powder, I use Hoola Light, and I think it works great. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna try it. And what's the worst that could happen? Okay, I mean, I don't hate it, but to be honest, it's a little bit tricky to work with, and I kind of like, I'll probably stick to my other sort of contour in my nose routine, because yeah, it's just, it's too much work for me. It's nice enough. I mean, it probably just looks like my nose is a little bit brown, but yeah, I mean, I think that I do prefer just kind of dusting over it a little bit with Hoola Light, and it's much easier and it's much quicker. Okay, so that's the rest of my base makeup done, and the only, I mean, I really do like the contour stick. I think that it's worked really nicely and it's left a sort of really nice natural contoury finish. The only thing I would say is the highlighting, whereabouts are you? The highlighting stick, if I look really, really close, it has disturbed my makeup underneath a little bit. So maybe it'll be a case of playing around with different techniques to put it on. Maybe putting it on with a brush would be a little bit better. But yeah, just FYI, it does kind of, it kind of makes your makeup underneath just separate just a little bit. It just disturbs it for some reason. I'm gonna throw on sort of like a simple eye look, neutral brown halo eye or something like that. I've decided to go with 205 Cocky Bisque. Cocky Bisque, is it? Cocky Bisque, such a weird name. I suppose most products have weird names now, and it's got one of these sort of sponge tip applicators, so I guess I'm just gonna go in and put it on my lid and then maybe blend it out with a smaller brush or something like that. That is it on one eye anyway, and I'm pretty sure it's dried down already, so it doesn't seem, if you don't want it to transfer, then just make sure and keep your eyes closed, or don't look up until you're finished applying it, until it's set, and you should be fine. Once it's dried, it shouldn't transfer. So I always just put it up to where it transfers to anyway, because it's easier. But with this little applicator, it's actually really easy, like if you wanted to do a cut crease or something like that with it. So yeah, I actually really like it. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the other eye. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the other color 101 and just stick that in my inner corners, just for the sake of it, just to sort of get a feel for what the color looks like. That is so weird. So I really like these. I mean, literally my eyelids look like foil. It is so cool. I think I need to play around with them a little bit more just to sort of get used to them. I've kind of just slapped it on just now, but no, I really, really like them. I think that they're going to come in so handy. Okay, mascara is done, so I'm just going to throw on this lip color, and that should be this video complete. I don't know why, but Maybelline, is it Maybelline lipsticks? Maybelline lipsticks have such a beautiful smell to them. And L'Oreal lipsticks have a really distinct smell, but it's not a good smell. It's sort of like a clay smell. It's weird. Okay, so this is really nude. Yeah, I don't normally wear lipsticks this nude because my lips are sort of invisible anyway, and yeah, this just sort of makes them blend in with my face even more. But yeah, so final thoughts on all of these products. I really like everything I got. The lipstick's a little bit iffy, but I mean, I'm always like that with lipsticks, and the day I get my lips injected I may fall back in love with lipsticks, but that day is not today. So anyway, the eye paints, I really like these. As I said, I'm gonna need to play around with them a little bit more. It's a completely new product to me, but these are stunning. How long they wear, I don't know. I'll probably put an update in the description of how long these wore for. And yeah, but I really like them. I think that these are awesome, and I think I'll put in the description box how much they were, but I'm pretty sure they were like $5.99 each or something like that. So you can't really go wrong with that, and I'm definitely going to pick up some of the other shades as well. The contour stickies and obviously the highlighting stick. The highlighter I'm going to need to play with a little bit more. It's not my favourite. The glow that comes off of it's really nice. Actually, I didn't highlight a couple of other spots on my face, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And then we'll see if it disrupts the makeup underneath. I mean, not really, but it could be the fact that I'm using a beauty blender, so I'll maybe try using that with my fingers another time or with a brush or something like that just to see. But these, awesome. I really, really like them, and I mean, like I said, I'm not master of cream contour. I haven't done it in a really long time, but I just think that it's given a really nice sort of healthy look to my skin rather than having loads and loads of powder on, because if you've watched my channel before, you'll know I've got dry skin, and basically the less powder I can use the better. So yeah, I mean, I did go over the contour with Hoola Light just to bronze up my skin a little bit. I really like how my makeup turned out today, and I quite enjoyed trying these new products. So if you get any product recommendations that you think that I should test out, leave them in the comments section below. But I think that's about it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I'd love if you'd give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I do post videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!